thanks for joining us. This is a quick video update here from the Hurricane Tracker app, recorded August 23rd at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a little interesting situation going on here in the Gulf of Mexico we'd like to do a video update on today. We're mainly just looking at a vigorous surface trough. Nothing really organized in the lower levels. We're not seeing any indications of a low-level center forming, and pressures remain pretty high up in the northern Gulf of Mexico, and we do see a very strong mid-level rotation and definitely quite a bit of thunderstorm activity. And we think this pretty much agree with the Hurricane Center, just a low chance of development, about 20 maybe 30% over the next couple of days as it pushes off towards the west. Here's the latest look at the visible satellite loop. You can see there's definitely a twist here southeast of the Louisiana coastline. Again, that's a mid-level center located about 10 to 15,000 feet in the atmosphere. And for tropical cyclone development, you need a center down at the surface just above the water. The disturbance is located in a very moist environment. The only dry air to be found is located here over northern Louisiana. So we do think it's going to continue to pulse with deep thunderstorm activity as it pushes westward. There is little to no wind shear here in the northern Gulf of Mexico, so that will also help sustain thunderstorm development. And here's a look at the latest animated radar here off of the Florida Panhandle today. You can see over the last few hours the precipitation intensity has decreased, and that will likely continue on in the evening. And then during the overnight hours, we should see an increase in precipitation just southeast of the Louisiana coast and just south of the Mississippi coastline. Here's a rainfall forecast, 2 to 3 inches for southeast Louisiana, mainly south of New Orleans. New Orleans over to Lake Charles and Houston could see 1 to 2 inches as the system pushes off towards the west. And just because it has a low potential for development, any resident or coastal interest from southeast Louisiana down to lower South Texas, please pay close attention off to your east just in case the system does decide to develop. It is important to note there is no model support. None of the models are showing development, just the area of broad low pressure as it pushes off to the west. Here in the eastern Atlantic, we have a tropical wave that pushed offshore yesterday. It does have a weak circulation in the mid-levels here. You can see it spinning just a little bit. So we're going to keep a close eye on this system as it moves off towards the west. The intertropical convergence zone, the main development region here, is becoming more moist. You can see the dry air that has been located over the central Atlantic is now lifting off towards the north, and that over time is going to create a more favorable environment. The computer models are showing activity to really pick up here in the eastern and central Atlantic later next week and really into the first couple weeks of September. So hurricane season has been very inactive so far in terms of the number of hurricanes, but we do expect activity to pick up here very shortly. And we'll be here at the Hurricane Tracker app to keep you updated. If you'd like to grab the app, it's available at www.hurtracker.com. Thanks so much for watching and have a great evening.